we get inspired by these comeback stories, right? Where a woman is talking about, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. This is the day I was crying in the shower. I was crying on the bathroom floor, and this is what changed my life. And I get it because we've all had those moments. I've had those moments. But how many women cry on the bathroom floor every single week? How many women cry in the shower every single day? So it's not always that moment of desperation that gets us to the place where we decide that we want to change. It's not the pain, because sadly so many women walk with that pain every single day into every room. They take it to work, they take it into their relationships, they take it into their business, they take it into every single thing that they do. And especially when that pain is public, right? When other people know about it, they're called resilient and they're called strong, and they get a pat on the back for sticking it through. But they're crying in the shower and they're crying on the bathroom floor because deep inside, it's not that it hurts. It's not just that. It's that feeling of, I know that I was made to experience better than this, but I just don't know how. That's where the frustration is, because a woman who knows how is going to do it. A woman who feels that she is able to get up and to make the change that she needs to make in her life is going to do it. But some way, somehow, there's something for some women that's making them feel like there is nothing else I could do. I can't get up from here. My life is falling apart. I'm falling apart. And I don't know how to get up from here. And when I tell you that you need a victorious vision in your life in order to keep you moving forward, I am not joking. You need a victorious vision for your money, for your marriage, for your children, for your health. I talk to so many women, and as soon as they hit 40, there's something about that 40 something, 50 something, and you start to hear all the sad stories and the woe is me, and well, that's just how it is, and perimenopause and menopause, and the men have paused, and all the things. You could be walking into the best years of your life, but you have to believe it. It's not just gonna happen. And the women who are out there in their 50s and their 60s and their 70s and living amazing lives, who are fit and strong and healthy and mentally stable and spiritually sound, that didn't happen by accident. They're doing it intentionally. So you can't hit 40 and decide, I've come to the end of the road, and the thing that's making me cry on the bathroom floor is the best that there is, and I'm just going to have to deal with it, because your soul knows that's a lie. There is better than what you have been allowing yourself to settle for. And I don't mean that in a grand scale, in terms of the relationship that everybody knows about, your issues, or the fact that there's not enough money and there's too much month. Not that. I'm talking about the day to day to day, the way you present yourself to yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you treat your mind, the things that come out of your mouth. All that plays into it. All that plays into your vision. So it's not just about taking some cute cute stickers and you stick them on a vision board and you say, this is a new year, new me. Okay, it's April. Where are we? It's more than that. And yes, you create a vision board. And yes, you write the vision. Of course, you do all those things. And yes, you plan out what it is that you want your life to look like. But it has to come from here. Because if it isn't, the desperation that you felt on the bathroom floor, the desperation that you feel when you're crying in the shower is not going to get you to where you need to go. You got to believe that there is a destiny that is set before you. There is a destiny that is set for you. There is a path for you to walk in, that there's purpose for your life, that you were created for more than this. You have to believe that, because if you don't, you're going to have a lot more moments on that bathroom floor. You're going to have a lot more moments crying in the shower. And women get to a certain age and there's a sense of pride. There's a sense of pride that builds up that says, I'm a grown woman and I can't let them see that I'm falling apart. I can't let them see. But the thing is, if you don't reach out to someone, if you don't find someone who's going to hold your hand and walk you through this, the shell that you have created, the shield that you have created around your heart is going to be so hard for you to penetrate, to get back out. So that's what happens when we hurt. We create a shield around ourselves because we're trying to protect ourselves. And from the outside, it looks good. From the outside, it looks like strength. But you're actually locking yourself in. And all the things that you are wishing and hoping and praying for are going to have to get through that shell in order to get to you. So the vision could be plain, but can the vision reach you? Everything that you want to experience in your life is not something that you are going to have to produce with your own hands. Some of those things you're going to need to receive. And if your hands are clenched in fear and in frustration, then you cannot receive what you want to come into your life. One of the things that I deal with is the woman within. That's what I like to call it. There is a part of yourself that is so deep inside, and she is the part that you protect. She's the part that is innocent, that is vulnerable, that isn't afraid to dream. And that's where your strength is. It might seem that your strength is in the external persona that you have to put on to protect yourself, that you have to project into the world. But the truth is, the part of you that can dream, the part of you that is still innocent, the part of you that believes that the world is a good place and that people are good and that anything can happen and that anything is possible, even if that's the smallest part of you, even if her voice is not a voice that you can hear very clearly, that's the real you. That's the divine part of you, because that's faith. And faith is more powerful than the reality of anything that has happened to you. Faith is more powerful than the reality of your disappointment. Faith is the most powerful thing that you have, and it is the fuel for a victorious vision. And what you want is to get to a place where no matter what is happening around you, no matter what is happening to you, no matter what is happening within you, there is still a part of you that believes so you can get back up again, so you can try again. And you would be surprised how many areas of your life you could apply this to, where you have given up. You've given up on relationships. You've given up on your health. You've given up on taking care of yourself. You've given up on taking care of your home. You've given up on trying to do certain things. You've given up on going back to school. You've given up on all these things because you think it's too late, because you've reached a certain age and you're like, oh, forget it. I'm just going to settle into whatever life has thrown my way. And you know that's not what you want. You know that there is more, and there is. Are you willing to dig a little deeper and find out what that is? You are worth discovering. I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon.